Hello, everybody, to I guess this would be the third episode in technicality, of Seraph Syndrome. I am your host, Danny, also known as Fungi Fisheye, and I'm joined by my two lovely co-hosts. If you guys would like to say hi.
Hello, I'm Noelle. I play Stella Starweaver.
Hello, I'm Tiny, and I play Akia Selene.
All right, and also I just have to shout out something. I was showing my friend your characters, guys, and he just went, "Damn, two baddies," and I just want you guys to know that, and I want the listeners to know that as well.
And he is so right. Baddies.
He is right. You guys know what you're in for now.
All right, and
Absolute baddies.
on the first and second episode of Seraph Syndrome, we met Stella Starweaver, who was tasked with making preparations for the Star Druid's next journey. After reminiscing and small banter with her brother, she was faced with her final task, delivering gifts to Ardell and Ubel, the two druids who were next to be left behind. With tapestry and poem in hand, Stella greeted the two lovers, only to be met with unnerving stillness. She witnessed as visages of Ardell and Ubel melted together into one, a figure of beauty and fear. Stella shrieked, alerting the other Star Druids to what was happening. Along with the panicked mumbles of the Star Druids, she heard a pair of loud footsteps from behind as a rowdy Leonin man, Arcos, jumps into battle. In a fight between preserving tradition and preserving peace, peace won, and the lovers were laid to rest. Stella and her mother made a proper grave for Ardell and Ubel, as the lone star shone brighter than the rest. Stella was pulled aside by her father, who was announced as the star's command. Stella is to join a journey to the Bloodletters organization, with Arcos as her guide. After saying goodbye to her family and the other Star Druids, Stella and Arcos set out towards their destination, the Kingdom of Tay. Next, we cut over to Akia Selene, who was just getting up for the morning. Akia, her sister, and her parents, and the rest of her family sat around for breakfast before her father pulled her aside to have a conversation. As he knew that something was wrong, and he knew Akia knew it too, if anything was going to happen to him, she was to take her sister and run. And sure enough, as the priest Ravanair Kiltether was deciding who to bring to the Delta next, his eyes settled on Akia's father. He was going to ascend and meet their goddess, but he and Akia knew what this really meant. And though dread filled their hearts, the people around them were filled with nothing but smiles. Akia gathered her father's weapons and other necessities and packed them into a bag which bore the symbol of the Bloodletters, the symbol of hope. As Akia and her mother were standing there, the two of them hear voices outside of the cavern and are greeted by the strange bloodletter duo of Keela and Layla. Akia lets the two of them in on what's happening, and the three of them decide to investigate the Delta. After Layla intentionally or accidentally breaks a chandelier, it revealed that there was no curing properties at all. What was happening inside of this cavern was a mere illusion. The confused and devastated cries of the cult members rang out as the group was confronted by Ravanair, holding a bloody cloth that Akia knew could only belong to her father. In a moment of rage, Akia summoned the Nightly Death, who granted her power in exchange for soul and identity. Keela and Layla ushered Akia to run while they hold Ravanair back, and by some miracle, Akia is able to convince her mother and sister to run. After the struggle of escaping the crumbling cavern has ended, most of the cult members have made it out alive. Ravanair rose from the rubble, unscathed, and opened a dimensional door, proclaiming that he will start anew. After everything, Layla and Keela decided to bring Akia to the Bloodletters Guild in Tay. but first heading to Tay, both with the intent of gaining a new member and reuniting with their lost friends. And Akia, you're standing there as the cavern collapses in front of you. The mouth of the cavern completely shuts, and the intense vibrations from within slowly begin to patter. The muffled sounds of chimes echo and seeps from the cracks between the cavern, the rubble forming a seal on whatever lurks down below. And you're surrounded by the survivors of this incident, and Keela and Layla, who are both looking really bad.
I feel like she's just staring at the rubble in just shock of everything that happened so quickly.
Layla puts a hand on your shoulder, and she goes, "Well, I'm sorry, first of all. We kind of barged into your home, and then now it's gone. But at least you're not in a cult anymore. I'm sorry. That was bad. Was that insensitive?"
No. I mean, you guys are the reason we were able to even escape from the cult. So I thank you.
Well, I'm glad we could at least help and break you out of this place. Well, we have a long journey ahead of us, but mayhaps we should take a rest first.
Yeah.
Layla nods, and Keela goes, "Alright, since I'm probably the only one who can do this right now, I'll be doing the hunting. You all stay back here. Get some rest."
Is Kilo like really damaged right now?
Keela's looking decently fucked up, yes. But he's definitely not like... He doesn't... He kind of always looks like he's a little ruffled. He looks like he's constantly in pain.
He needs his drugs. Duh.
He does need his drugs. But he's not looking any worse for wear than you and Layla. You are all covered in a cacophony of cuts. Your limbs are bleeding about wherever blood can be made.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, he good.
Well, Akia's looking better than the rest of them, but...
I'm chilling.
Yeah, you're chilling. But Keela just gives a thumbs up, and he lurks off into the meadow. You see, like, he walks through the tall grasses that stretch onwards, the rays of the moon being the only thing that lights his path. And you guys can choose a place to rest. I don't know if you want to rest right in front of the cavern.
I don't think that's the best idea. Let's move back a little bit away.
All right. You guys move a bit away, next to this crystalline lake. It's more of a pond, actually. It's this just crystal clear lake that's in the center of a bit of this meadow. And Akia, you have not been outside very much, but being out here, fully out here, you feel the wind pour against your skin. It bristles through, and it winds around you. It feels freeing. The moonlight is shining down its silvery rays, and the meadow's flowers, though they are closed because of the night, they still glint with a mosaic of colors.
I feel like she would try to look for her mother and sister to see if they're okay.
Yeah, everyone is pretty much following you, or following you and Layla. So you, as soon as you guys find a spot to set up camp, you walk up to your mother and sister, who are currently holding each other.
How are you guys holding up?
Besides, a little rattled. Better than I think if we stayed there.
And your sister just gives a thumbs up, and she's like,
I'm all good.
She's handling this way better than I thought. Okay. Go chilling.
you, I think as a sister, you would notice this pretty easily. Your sister, she isn't registering this as what it was. She still thinks that your father is just saved.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't think I want to break the news to that. I'm gonna let my mom do that, but
Yeah, you could totally leave that up to your mom if she chooses to do that.
I let her do that. I don't want to do that. One traumatic moment at a time.
How are you, darling? Are you okay, Akia?
As best as I can be. I'm just glad you guys made it out safe.
Oh, thanks to you.
And she opens an arm for you to join the familial hug.
She definitely joins.
Akia, you crouch down into the grasses where they're sitting, and you hug your mother and your sister tight. Your sister, Calliope, looks at you and she goes,
Oh, so where are we going? If the cave is gone, where's safe? Are we never going to ascend?
Oh.
Your mother looks like she is trying to also dodge this question.
You know what? Fair. I would too. Let me think. Don't worry. We'll find another safe place. That wasn't the only one. We can create our own.
Oh, goody! Even without the priest.
You can see she grimaces at the name of him, but like tries to hold it in because she's watching. Yeah. We'll be fine.
Oh, goody!
And you see Calliope is just like looking at her hands, and you do see that golden cracks are starting to form along her body. Slowly, as the magic is peeling away from her. And, Akia, is there anything else you would like to do, as you get this temporary moment of peace?
I feel like she just wants to savor it.
You savor it, looking around. You feel the night air. You see that, well, everything around you has changed. This change might not be the worst. As bad as it could have been. As bad as some people are having it right now. You see that some of the survivors of Tay are crying. The survivors of the collapse. They're crying. Some of them have lost almost everything. But as for you, you have just a little bit more to cling on to.
Mm. We're resting right now, right?
Yeah, you guys are about to start your rest.
Okay, then I'll just continue savoring the moment so we can all rest.
Yeah, you savor your moment. After a bit of you guys just lounging around, you see that Keela comes back holding a creature. I would say it's like a boar. He's carrying a whole boar on his back. It's like half brown and half white. One side of its shoulder blade has grown into a small wing, while one of its tusks have spiraled out like spindles of gold. And, as long as these things aren't fully seraphized, we should be fine to eat these. So, let's get to cracking. And you see Layla has already set up a fire, and they both begin to cook. Every once in a while, you see Keela goes to try to help, and Layla bats him away. And
The man
if you're-
cannot cook.
If you're listening, you hear Layla go,
Well, if your drugs didn't kill your sense of taste, maybe you'd enjoy good cooking.
Oh,
and you hear Keela go, it's not that bad. I just taste a constant sense of smoke and sugar.
oh, dude.
Oh my god.
He's
But-
in too deep.
He's in too deep.
He's a drug addict. He's really a crackhead.
But as the night winds down, as the moon hangs in the sky above, you and the rest of the survivors eat a hearty meal. It's just make-do barbecue, like boar, but it's better than nothing. And actually, I'll roll to see how good Layla cooks it. She's okay. She's pretty damn good at this.
Yeah, that's my girl, Layla.
That's a 19. It's a wonderful.
Yeah, she knows how to cook.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But you guys eat this roasted boar, and as your stomachs are full and the night winds down, under the stars above, in the grasses down below, you all get a long rest.
Yes.
And that is going to be the next day. As the morning rises, the sun just barely peeking over the horizon. The sky is still that pale dusk blue, but the stars have faded a little bit out of view. Clouds loam against the horizon, and towards the horizon, it slowly turns to golds and pinks as they begin to rise. And in the morning, you hear Keela banging a pan right up against his weapon. All right.
Goodness.
Morning to all of you.
He said, up and at 'em, guys.
You see raising from the grass slowly as everyone. You guys are all being jostled awake by Keela's noises, including Layla. You see that her hair is completely sticking up in, towards the air.
Oh. This man is a medicine society.
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. It's better to move. If we just wait here, we're gonna get jumped. But if we're moving, we're also going to get jumped. But there's less jumping if we move now.
Right.
Sound
So I feel
logic.
like, yeah, logical. Akia would wake up startled and just look at this man in the most puzzled face. Like, huh?
We gotta go.
What?
You gotta
Yeah.
get used to this if you're joining us.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I'm
you
up,
are
I'm up.
joining us.
Huh?
You're joining the Bloodletters.
Wait a minute. Sure?
Great. So, yeah, gotta get used to mornings. Let's go.
Alright.
And you all start your trek across the fields of the Lunatone Meadows. And I want to say intermittently placed around this field, or I guess abandoned across these fields, there are eroded humanoid structures, even weapons that lay stagnant in the mud and the grasses, overgrown and falling apart and brittle. There are bits of wagons, there are several like spears that are stuck into the ground, swords, and a bunch of abandoned material. You guys continue to follow Keela.
Alright. I'm gonna need to be hunting consistently. 2 meals a day for both of you. So, I'm gonna need you both, Akia and Layla, to protect the rest.
Okay.
If you eat, Layla knows the way, so she'll be your guide. I'll just be hunting and meeting up with you.
Okay, strong man.
But Akia, is there anything you want to do as you follow Keela and Layla before they both or he splits off?
You said we're surrounded by like rubble and stuff.
Just like a bunch of abandoned like wagons, carts. You see sometimes in the distance there are these like bricks that used to look like they belonged to buildings but now are bricks. Just the shell, a hollow shell. There's also weapons and things that are just littered about the field. I would say it's not like incredibly common that they're there, but they are like intermittently as you guys are walking, every like 30 minutes you could spot like 2 weapons or something.
Can Girly Pop scavenge for anything useful?
What do you want to scavenge for?
Great question.
I think
What
the
do I
first
got
question.
on hand? What I got on hand? I got that. Weapons? I don't need that. Maybe any food or medicine that was left over or anything?
Food or medicine? I'd say
Sustainable.
Yeah. You see
Any-
that there are some wagons that are overturned and some of them that are kind of overgrown with grasses and weeds. You can roll me an investigation check and I'll see what you can find.
Let a girl loot a little bit. Investigation. Okay.
All right. With that, as you investigate in some of these wagons, just taking peeks inside as you and Layla are making your way across. I'd say Layla's at the front and you're at the back, and between you are the group of people. You keep a watchful eye on the wagons for anything that could possibly help or be of help. And you would notice that these wagons do have things inside of them. A lot of them are worse for wear. However, inside of one of these, you see a faint red vial glimmering amidst a sack of rotted wares. flies and bugs buzz around. Are you reaching at it?
Yes.
You reach your hand into the soiled mess and fish out. It's pretty bad. It like squelches under you, and there's almost a
Ew.
puff of like spores.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like a mist of spores comes out of this moldy pile of
Ooh.
what you could only assume to be wares, food perhaps. But you reach into it and you find a health potion.
Yeah. You literally hear her go as she's trying to grab it.
Are you okay? Are you making sick over there?
I'm fine.
All right. Don't puke
If
up
she's-
too much.
I won't. And she's like holding it as little as possible with like 2 fingers. Like, would she notice the health potion? Or. Because if she doesn't, she's like holding it.
Oh god,
ugh.
Akia's probably never seen a health potion ever in her life.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. She's holding it with like 2 fingers, investigating it. Like, huh?
Here's what I'll do. Roll me a history check.
Okay. God, come on. What the fuck? Forget it. Forget I said anything.
With a history check, an 8, you look at the vial, inspecting it. You feel a memory that should be there, but you have no clue what the fuck this is.
Damn it. She was too sheltered, guys. She was too sheltered. She continues to hold it with like 2 fingers and like starts going to Layla because she's just like, she probably knows.
All right, yeah, you walk through the group holding this stinky vial. You see some sludge is pouring off of it a little bit. The fly is following you as you grip it. But
Why'd
you
you
bring it over
add
to
that?
Layla, and you hold it to her. And Layla goes,
Oh, what's... oh.
She's
I-
taking
I know.
damage.
I know. I know. I found
Goodness
something.
me. I could tell. I could tell you found it.
What is
she
it?
pinches her nose.
Layla
Layla does absolutely. I don't even have to roll for this. She knows what this is.
Oh, that's a standard health potion. That's just a potion. It's for healing wounds.
That's nice. That's nice.
Maybe you wash that in a stream or something.
Yeah, I will. God, I really don't want to put this in like a bag or something. Can she like wipe it down a little bit?
You can wipe it down against something. Probably not. Do you have any cloth?
I don't think so. Rub it around the
Yeah.
grass a little bit.
Yeah, you can rub it around. You just smear some like new dirt on it, but it gets most of
take
this sludge off, and you put it in your pack.
Yeah.
But so this is how we're going to run your journey today, because we're not going to have this take multiple sessions. We're just going to knock it out now. If there's anything you want to do between these 2 checks or after, you get sort of a free time. But if you just want to steamroll this and just keep going and gunning it, you absolutely can. But if you want to talk to Layla or investigate your surroundings or look at anything closely or even talk to someone, you can always interject after we roll these 2 dice.
Okay.
All right. So to tell you and the viewers, to explain this in very clear terms, you guys are lacking resources to progress safely through the fields. As Keela said, he is going to be hunting during this journey. And to make sure that you guys can eat your 2 meals across the day. Akia, you and Layla will be handling the protection of the survivors while progressing through the meadow. Akia, this is how this is going to work. You're going to roll against me. Whoever rolls higher will determine if lurking exalted seek a confrontation. Akia has the bonus of a survival check, while I, the DM, is going to be rolling flat. So you're going to be rolling a survival check. I'm going to be rolling a d20 by itself.
I don't like you.
That's giving you a bonus. I'm not getting a bonus.
You know your luck with enemies. Come on.
We'll see. If Akia wins, you guys get a free day, or a free
Thank
couple of
heaven.
hours. If I win, combat. There are going to be 2 checks for each day, and you guys have 3 days of travel. Gotcha?
Yeah.
And to involve Noelle, here is what
Slay.
we're going to be doing. You're going to be in this. I have a
Oh.
chart set up, and you are going to be rolling on the encounter chart if I win.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to be deciding what Akia has to face.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey guys, last day of the podcast. I don't like this anymore.
All right. So, as the day progresses, as you put this health potion covered in dirt inside of your inventory,
Like,
as the day drags on, roll me a survival check, and I will roll to the table.
damn, Akia, you couldn't even get not even a +1 on survival. Just a 0 flat.
Oh god, so this is just flat.
Yeah.
Oh
I
goodness.
just looked. I was like, damn, girl, not even a 1.
All right. Well, it's going to be you against me, and I set the bar pretty high.
Oh, Danny, I'm gonna need you to like tone. And this is why I said, you with your enemies, you roll so good.
For the listeners, I got a 15. And Akia, what did you get?
18, motherfucker.
18. For the first
God
day,
bless this land.
for the
Same.
first half of the first day, you see that relatively nothing of note happens. You see that Layla is pointing out several of the exalted that are lurking nearby, and the group and you both maneuver out of the way. Akia, you also note some of the angels lurking within the grasses, smaller creatures that rustle things, but your sharp eye is able to keep out for them. And you guys safely get into the afternoon. As the afternoon comes, Keela comes back. You guys have a hearty meal as the afternoon begins. Or actually, no, this would be, afternoon. The sun is high
Yeah.
above in the sky, the blazing sun beating down on the meadow. You see that there are littered clouds that are blocking some rays of the sun. And your journey continues unless you have anything you want to do.
I want to chit chat with Keela.
You just see, as you were looking
I don't
out
wanna
for
bother him.
Keela. No. He. Let me tell you what he's doing first.
Oh God.
Keela is sitting on a rock. You see, he is holding 2 drumsticks of a bird he murdered and brought for you guys to eat, and he is just absolutely going to town on one and then switching to the other.
God, he is like a caveman.
Yes.
What a man.
Oh, literally, no,
what
for
a
real, like, what a man.
dreamboat.
Akia wouldn't think that, but I do. I feel like she's just watching from a distance, seeing this man devour food, like, judgmentally. She's like, oh. And slowly turns to Layla and be like, I'm gonna go talk to her.
You see Layla sitting on a broken wheel of a wagon. She is currently, like, hanging upside down and using her tail to feed herself.
Oh,
She okay, but she does it cutely, okay, guys?
She is doing it very
Listeners,
cutely.
She's doing it cutely.
She's
The other
cute
one
with
is
it.
a caveman.
She is just feeding herself with her tail while she holds a book over her head.
oh.
See, she's just girly pop. I don't have priority for women. Duh. Is she like up? So I have to like kind of look up at her.
No, she's like on the ground, but she's like fully reclined. She's actually below you.
Oh,
She's
I
on the
love
ground
her.
upside down.
Yes.
Oh,
That's why I was like, she's a specimen, all right.
that's so cute.
I love her.
She's a specimen. What an interesting critter.
Literally. She just goes, "Is that comfortable?"
For me, yes. I don't think if you
Interesting.
tried it, you'd like it. But you are a changeling, so maybe you can turn into one of my folk and be comfy.
I feel like she tries without changing.
You try without changing, and you are rather tall, so you're just kind of your entire your head to your middle back is on the floor, and then like a 90-degree angle, your whole lower back and legs are up in the air. It's pretty damn uncomfortable.
Aw, I was like, what if it was comfy for her? She's like, oh, this isn't comfortable. And she just starts slowly getting out of that position.
Yeah. By the way, what's up with your face?
Oh.
Akia, you don't know what's happening with your face.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, I guess that could have sounded like I was calling you ugly, but I wasn't, I promise. Your face is kind of like...
And she does like a movement with her hands as she puts her book down, like she's wobbling her hands around.
She like turns her head to the side and just like, I don't understand.
Here, I
What do
think I have a mirror.
She pulls
Oh,
out
can't wait for that.
a little like pocket mirror. It's a little it's like silver and engraved with sigils of a water wheel. But you take a look into the mirror, Akia, and what you see is a face that you've never seen. Is a face changing shape consistently, warbling through several features, almost uncontrollable from yourself.
She just ever so slowly brings her hand to her face and just starts going around it, trying to feel something.
As you go to touch a feature, it warbles and almost ripples like water. It changes shape into a different feature and then goes back. It almost flickers between faces of a person that you've never seen before.
It's like constantly changing.
Yeah, at the moment.
Would she remember the deal?
100%.
So she would probably, it would probably kind of click
Absolutely.
in that As she's touching her face, she slowly starts to touch the glass, the mirror, and she just goes, so that's what he took, huh?
Who took?
In the moment of being down there, I went in somewhere and I met someone, and he said if I wanted the power to fight back, I had to give something up. And I said my identity, because I've never known who I was. And looks like that's what he took.
Wait. Oh, so you're a warlock. Okay. One step ahead of us, I suppose. Well, what do you look like?
Great question.
A giant suit of armor without a face and gnarled horns.
Thanks, DM. He was tall with a giant suit of armor and horns.
Oh, that's probably Yarum. Yeah, that's definitely him.
Great that you know.
Yeah. That's who Keela's made a deal with too.
Oh my god, twinsies.
Yeah, I'm more of an Aternus girl myself.
Oh, who?
Aternus, she's the maiden of undeath.
Cool. She is so confused. Girl has no clue what's going on.
So it seems that you'll be in the same division as Keela. Well, not exactly the same. You'll probably be in the mage side. If you're joining us, which you did say you were.
I guess I am. He kind of didn't really give me a choice in the matter. But my dad was part of it. And I didn't know that until that day.
Well, it's your legacy, I suppose. You don't have to, but I'm sure that the Bloodletters would love to have you. Especially someone who's willing to go so far, making a deal that big.
Yeah. Kind of the last thing I have that brings me closer to him.
I'm sure he would love if you joined. Does that sound like... Is that manipulative? Oh, well, maybe he wouldn't. I don't know, he's dead. I mean, sorry. I mean...
Oh,
Bye.
Sorry.
Back in character.
My apologies. Sometimes, I don't know when to stop talking. Hey, Keela! Show us the wing thing.
And Keela just goes,
All right.
and he unhinges his jaw and he shoves the
What?
whole drumstick in there, and he just like pulls the meat off the bone with one swoop.
oh my
What is he?
god.
What is he?
He's a tabaxi, a weird one.
You think?
He's capable.
Bro unhinged his jaw like he's a snake.
Great thing.
She just stares at Keela in absolute shock. And is just so confused on what to feel. She's just like,
The first time he did that in front of our friend, you haven't met him yet, but his name is Arcos. He should be over in Tay already, or maybe not. But the first time he did that in front of our friend, Arcos tried replicating it so hard that he puked. Kayla's just amazing.
Which one?
Who?
Keela?
Oh, no, Keela never
Arcos?
pukes from that. Arcos? Nah, he puked.
Oh.
He shoved a bone up against his uvula, made him puke all over the place. I saw a hairball.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh. Alright. What an interesting guy?
Yeah, he's a very funny guy. He's also big, really big. Sometimes I climbed on his shoulders and I would sit and watch, but he started going too fast a lot of times, and then I puked.
A lot of
Y'all
puking
puke a
happening
lot.
this episode.
Yeah.
Y'all puke a lot.
Not really. We learned to work around it. Sort of.
Sort of.
Arcos will never stop.
She is so confused. Akia is so. She's just like, I don't know what. She's literally thinking,
The
what did I
puker.
get myself into?
Listen, if you just see Arcos, tell him to try the wing thing, and then he'll do it. Don't do
I
it
don't
while your
want-
stomach's full, though, because you might puke too.
I don't want him to puke.
Oh, it's kind of funny.
What?
But
What did she get herself into?
Is there anything else you want to do? Or is that it?
I think she wants to go to Keela now to maybe get more information about Yurum?
Yarum. All right.
That big guy. Horn guy. Since she just found out that they both made the deal with the same guy. Twinsies.
Yeah, you walk over to Arcos and you begin to, or not Arcos, Jesus Christ, Keela, and you begin to talk to him. He's just sitting there scarfing down wings very casually.
How many has he gone through?
He's gone through at least 3 pairs. He's gone through all 3 of the drumsticks that he had.
3 pairs? Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
What is he made of?
He's a hungry boy.
I don't think that's a tabaxi. I think that's something else. What
But,
is that thing?
You go up to Keela and he just looks at you while reaching for another one, but he pulls back.
God, I can't take him seriously. Are they good?
Extremely. Even if it tastes like sugar. Well, that's starting to wear off now. I haven't had drugs in like 2 days. I was starting to feel a lot of pain.
Oh my god.
Is that the only thing that can help with the pain?
Oh, 100%. Listen,
You
I've
haven't
tried
tried it.
everything under the sun.
Wow, he is a drug addict.
Intervention.
Alright. We need it. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you see he's just grabbing his right hip. It's hurting really bad.
He's an old man. I was talking to Lila, and she told me you made a deal with a guy named Yurum?
Oh, Yarum, yeah.
That
That's my
guy.
guy.
It looks like he's my guy too.
Oh,
And
that's
she gives
good.
him an awkward smile.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yarum's a good guy. You're going to be on the front lines, though. Anyone who makes a deal with
What?
Yarum is violent.
God damn it!
Yeah. Well,
Shit.
you look like you're more in line with a caster, so you'll probably be in the back of whatever squadron you're in, and you'll be firing spells at him, as you casters tend to do.
She is trying to process all of this. She's like, oh.
When we get to the
Yay?
Bloodless Guild, it could be a yay. You won't be getting hit that much, probably. But when we get back to the Bloodletters, you won't be traveling with me or Layla anymore.
Oh.
They're going to assign you to a new party. Something a little bit more rounded out and fitting for you.
Right.
But either way, you asked about Yarum, right? What do you want to know?
Yeah. Anything you're willing to tell me? I didn't really have a lot of time to talk with the big guy.
Well, oh man, you probably don't even know the basics of Yarum.
No.
Not many people know about the intricacies of him. I don't either. But anyone under the sun, or Well, I guess that is the right term, because you're from a cave. Iarum was Duvarg's right-hand man. Duvarg being the Demon King, who set the world into ruin a century and a bit ago. Iarum, he was intensely strong, physically. He embodied everything about battle, unparalleled even. He was slain by the hero's party, but as demons do, dying isn't the end. He went into the underworld, where he now lays, and we now use him for strength.
Oh. All right.
That's about it.
Mm. Thank you, Kila,
No problem, Akia.
for everything. Truly.
It's no problem. Anyone in my position would have done the same.
I love him.
I do have to thank you, though, Akia.
Me?
Of course. Thank you for joining the Bloodletters. Even if you were a little forced into it. But I can tell you this as a man who cares about his mission. I appreciate any and all that join our ranks.
And he closes his eye, one of them, the only one visible behind an eye, the other one not very visible. And he gives you a smile.
I love him.
Either way, we better get going now. We have a long journey up ahead.
Yeah.
I'll go back on the hunt. Gather our next meal for the night.
Okay. Be safe.
You as well.
And he moves outwards and into the grasses of the Lunatone Meadow once more. And so that is going to be the roll again. So you can make I'll let you pick this time. And I think I know the answer. You can do perception instead of survival. So you roll a survival check, and I will roll a d20.
Or perception?
Yeah, you can do perception or survival. I rolled
Damn it, they're
low as
both
hell.
flat.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Never
Damn.
mind. You,
Shit, man.
he tried.
I was
He
being
tried to give you a
nice.
chance.
listen, I rolled horribly. I rolled horribly.
Come on, Akia. Hey, survival did me good last time. Let's see. Come on, girly pop. Girly pop did not do good.
That's
What did you roll?
That's a tie. Tied roll.
Hey.
All right. In
We
the case
roll.
of a tie, we re-roll. Yep.
Both.
I rolled
Oh.
terrible.
Akia. Girly.
Only way you lose is
I'm gonna
Oh.
go home now.
Akia, as you guys are traversing through the field, as everything is flowing around you in the wind, the sun beating down, the call of distant insects chirping in the meadow. Noelle, roll me a d4.
Let me get my battle
I'm so
notebook.
sorry.
Let me get my notebook out.
It's me, the omnipotent force. That's a 1.
Okay.
I wish I didn't have to use her so early.
Don't say it like
Wait.
that. What did I just do?
Danny! I'll cry.
No.
I I did say I was excited to use my battle notebook, but not this excited.
All right.
I could have held off.
Descending from the heavens above,
What the
obscured
fuck?
by the sun. Golden rays are blocking two silhouettes, but they slowly become closer and closer in your vision. Lunging down from the sky itself in rays of gold, ichor glimmering beneath the sun. Two exalted humanoids, their bodies contorted like ballerinas, clad in several pieces of gilded jewels. They land down on the ground, their wings beat.
This some bullshit.
And, roll me initiative.
This some bullshit.
Oh, they rolled good. They rolled good.
Of course
I
they
wish-
did.
I wish death on your bloodline.
That's a 9 from Akia. All right. So, starting off the initiative, landing next to you are these two angelic figures. They
Damn, I
land
got a
down and they stare at you with faces that have no mouth. Their eyes black and gold, gleaming like an endless sea made from honey. They stare at you with gazes that can only be summed up as unnerving. And the first one is it reaches out to you softly, its arms glimmering. Does an 11 hit you?
Yeah.
It hits you? Alright. I'm going to roll for the second creature as well. Then the 12 does hit you. So, the first one is going to hit for
I hit
5 damage. And the second is going to hit you for 12! For 12!
Oh!
For 12?
Dear Lord. But, as these angels reach out, their bodies moving around each other almost perfectly in sync, in unison, angelically, holy in nature, they move closer towards you, making no sound. As they reach
Angelic?
you, they both rest hands on you. It feels soft, but slowly it begins to burn. Light beginning to erupt from their palms, and you feel a reaction from within your body. This is scary. It's fear. You're fearing what you see. And that is going to go to Layla's turn. Layla is going to...
Oh, Layla!
Layla is actually just going to be a healer in this encounter. She is going to make sure that you stay up. Unless you want her to attack.
No. Heal. I am...
All right.
I am...
Layla is not going to go all out. You see as Layla whispers something into her palms, and as the other side comes out these glimmering blue magical spears. These spears are warbling. They are almost scary looking, in the center of them being a deep abyssal void. She lunges them out, and they clash into you, Akia. And she uses the spell Healing Spear, which is going to heal you for... Oh, I rolled that twice on accident. That's going to be 5 health.
I'll take it.
And she is going to roll again. And I'll let her do both. So you heal for 7 as well. And that is going to be the end of Layla's turn.
Boy.
That is going to you, Akia.
Okay. I am going to do... I'm gonna do Chill Touch.
All right. Roll in. Or do they have to roll a saving throw?
No, I roll on them.
Okay, cool.
But if I do good, it gives them disadvantage on attacks towards me.
Perfect.
19?
19 is absolutely hitting these guys.
Yeah.
I say guys
Yeah.
broadly, by the way. You actually cannot tell the gender of these creatures. So 3
I
damage.
want to know.
And they get disadvantage on their next attack?
Yeah.
All right, I will,
Let me clarify.
Now, all right. So that is going to go to that's going to go to the first one's turn. Are you right?
Yeah.
All right. You see as the first angel, the one in front of you, you see as it releases its wings, they spread out. They glimmer like stars, like the sun. It burns with an intensity that's almost blinding to witness. But at the same time, you feel as you can't look away. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, Akia. Ooh, a nat 20!
Oh my
You
god.
absolutely succeed. You absolutely succeed. So, here's what's gonna happen though. Is that this is a DC wisdom saving throw in a cone. So I'm going to see how many people are affected by this. So it's aiming primarily at Akia, but it is going to be able to get even Layla in this, and also your mother. So I'm going to roll a saving throw for them. So, I'm going to roll all the NPCs at once. Ooh, that is going to be a 6, a fail. And I will roll Layla a wisdom saving throw. Layla is passing with no questions asked.
Oh my god.
But you
That's
see,
my girl.
as this glimmering holy light engulfs the area around you, the grass is glimmering, everything around you sparkling. You close your eyes and you are unaffected. But you feel for a second that sway, a sway. You feel enamored by their beauty. And you then see as your family gets enamored. They get charmed. And they believe that the Exalted is their friend. And that is going to go to the next one. The next one is going to try to hit you. This is not going to be a disadvantage because this isn't the one that you did that to. You're going to take 7 damage, Akia.
I don't like you.
And that is going to go to Layla's turn. Layla is going to continue healing you to make sure that you can stay up. So she's going to make a 2... she doesn't need to roll that. She's going to hit you with the spears twice, 7 each time. So that's
Layla,
2 sevens.
I adore you. 14.
And she gives a double thumbs up from the back.
I love her.
We love you, Layla.
We love her.
And Akia, that's your turn. What do? You see as your family is completely enamored with this angel.
Okay. I am going to do... Let me look at my other ones. Okay. We're going to do an Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Range 120 feet. That's good. Okay. Where are you, Eldritch? There you are.
And roll to hit.
You could have been a
That's
19.
Nat 1.
You could have been a 19. You were almost at 19. Why?
With a nat 1, your Eldritch Blast, you charge up this blast. What does it look like?
I feel like it looks like just a source of just energy. Since she's still so new at this, so she doesn't... I feel like it's just a surge of energy.
This burning surge of energy. It's white in hue. It glimmers, it warbles as it discharges electricity in each direction. You see, as this is an uncontrollable ball of energy, it misfires and clashes into the ground next to the angel. And that is going to go to your family's turn. Mainly your mother, your Caltro, and Iga. These three members of your family begin to surround you, believing truthfully that this angel is their friend. And you hear your mom go,
No, this is a friend. You can't hurt it.
and they are going to try to do athletic checks to give you disadvantage on your next turn. You can roll against them. They are
Come on,
pretty bad at
guys.
this.
What do I roll?
Uh,
Athletics?
Athletics.
Okay, we got a +1. That's not bad, that's not bad, that's not bad. Now you would have rolled a 19.
That's a dirty
Oh.
20.
It's late, but now you want to roll it?
With a dirty 20, your family tries to hold you
Yeah.
down. They grasp at your arms. Your mother begs you to stop. She's not really trying to use force. She's just asking you to stop. And you see as the minor exalted, you manage to hold away from them. You pull away, and you're not going to get disadvantage your next turn. But that is going to the angels' turns. All right. This one is going to go for a radiant touch on you. That's a 9 to hit. Does that miss?
Yes.
Second one is going to roll. That is a 13 to hit, which absolutely is going to hit.
Boo.
All right. That is going to be 8 damage to you, Akia.
Boo.
And that is going to go to Layla's turn.
Just checking. Still healing? Or should I, just... There's like one of them, maybe.
Yeah, do a little. Yeah, that's
All
it.
right.
She's going to... That's a 22 to hit. That's going to hit the first angel. And she's going to heal you with the other one. So she's still going to be healing. Just a little less.
We love her.
So she heals you for 5 and she does damage. She does 5 damage to the other.
Heal it.
And that is the end of Layla's turn. That is back to you, Akia.
Yeah. Let me have an Eldritch Blast redemption.
All right. Roll
Come
to
on,
hit.
girl. Come on. Come on.
18, absolutely hitting.
Yeah.
And how much damage is that?
Die. A 6.
6 damage as you fire a brutal Eldritch Blast. This wild energy blast into its chest, dealing a hefty sum of damage. That is going to go to your family's turn. They continuously beg you to stop as you are harming their friends. But,
I got a bonus action.
do you want to use it? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Shillelagh. I forgot I had
Shillelagh.
that.
You get that just turns your weapon into Shillelagh. You can't hit with it yet.
I don't want to
Shillelagh?
use it.
Okay, so you just turn your weapon into Shillelagh. And is that
Boom.
the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. That is going to go to your family's turn. They are I'm going to roll a wisdom saving throw to see if they can stop being under the influence. That is absolutely going to pass. You see all of them begin to break their immersion as they back away from you, Akia. They look a little dazed and confused. And that is going to go to the angels' turns. You've done a hefty sum of damage to this first one. They are going to see if they can recharge their charm. That is a 6. That is absolutely recharging. So they are going to make you make another wisdom saving throw, along with everyone within the vicinity.
Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Tomato. You could have been an 18. You could have. You were right there.
Layla passes. Akia, you fail.
Thanks.
And
Thanks,
the
Layla.
commoners are going to roll. That is a 13. I believe that is even a success on their part. Yep, it is a success.
Oh.
So
Oh,
everyone is
yeah.
fine, but now
I'll take it.
Akia, you view this angel as your trusted companion.
What?
This is, you believe that you are under the influence of charm. So now, if you want to attack this creature, it is with disadvantage.
Okay.
Or I believe you cannot make any attacks under charm. Would you like to? Let's see. Let's verify the rules. Something that I like doing now. So charm.
Kind of my new thing.
You can't
kinda my
harm the creature at all.
Oh.
Great. Fantastic. Lovely. I can
and
do other actions, right?
You almost
You just
see as
can't hurt
this- Yeah, you can't hurt it.
Okay.
And that is going to go to the second angel's turn. This one you aren't charmed by. It is going to move closer to you, and it gracefully dances across the grass. It almost like taps on the flowers, not even rustling them. And it is going to roll to hit you. That is an 18 to hit, which is, yeah.
What do you? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's 7 damage to you, Akia.
Oh, goodness.
That is going to go to Layla's turn. Layla, who isn't charmed, is going to roll to heal you. That's 5 health back to you, Akia. And she is going to throw a spear directly towards one of these exalted. And that is going to hit, and she's going to deal 11 damage to it. You see it as this spear twists through the air with blue energy flying through. It pierces and punctures into the minor exalted humanoid in front of you, the one that you are charmed by. For a second, you feel angry, Akia, as you are under this thing's charm. And that angel is looking really messed up. And that is going to go to your turn, Akia.
If only I could hit it. But we're gonna hit the other one that I can't hit. Let's do a sorcerer's burst.
All right.
And let's do like acid or something on it. You know? Pass it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely hitting. How much damage is that?
Huh, yeah. Okay, girly pop, you're doing great. You're doing great. At 3.
3. All right. That
Could've been
it's going
better.
to take 3 damage. You splash this acid over it, and it looks injured only on skin level. You see the porcelain crumbles away a little bit, but a golden ichor begins to flood through. That is going to be... is that the end of your turn, or you have anything else you want to do?
That will be the end.
All right, that is going to go to, I believe, yeah, everyone is safe besides you on being charmed.
Great.
That is going to go to the angel's turn, as your family will not be acting. Does an 11 hit you?
This game isn't fun anymore.
Yep, I'm guessing that's a yes.
It's not fun.
And does a roll again? Does a 9 doesn't hit, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 11 damage on the first attack.
Oh my. I don't want to play anymore.
I know
All
what.
right.
End of the podcast.
End of the pocket. Okay. Please don't joke about that. All right. That is going to go to Layla's turn. Layla is going to fire more spears. She is going to spear the first one that has had you charmed. That's a 20 to hit, which is going to hit.
I love this girl. I love this girl.
That is 11 damage. You see as the spear flies through the air and absolutely punctures this thing through the neck. It goes clean through, out the other side. It falls to its knees, golden ichor spilling across the ground as its wings unfold and the glimmering light collapses into the ground and it begins to shatter into glass like fragments.
Yes!
That is the first one down. That is going to go to your turn, Akia.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, I realized Layla didn't use her second to hit. She's going to heal you with the other one.
Yay!
All right, but yeah, roll to hit your Eldritch Blast.
Ooh.
That is 6 health back to you, Akia.
Yeah. At least
And-
something good came out of this.
With a nat 1, your Eldritch Blast once again goes out of control. You're trying to grasp this concept of magic that you've only had a couple minutes to learn.
Lucky.
And it misfires. It blasts up into the horizon. And that is going to go to that exalted humanoid's turn. It is going to try to charm you. So make me a wisdom saving throw, Akia. And from this
No, don't
angle,
charm me.
It is going to
It's
be
gonna
able-
charm me.
It's gonna charm you. That is absolutely going to charm you.
Lord.
Akia,
How's
Layla
it
is
supposed to be charming
totally
people?
fine.
Oh my, Layla.
Layla is absolutely
Layla's
fine.
doing great.
Oh my god, everyone else completely saves with a nat 20.
Oh.
So that is
I'm
going,
the one that's. It's just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're charmed,
I got
and you
you.
can't attack the creature in front of you. That is going to go to
Going
Layla's
through it.
turn. Layla
Oh, just dodging.
is Layla is going to take her 2 attacks to hit the angel. The first one is not going to hit.
Hit it.
That's nope.
Damn it.
Nah. That is her first miss. Second one is going to
Hit.
absolutely hit with a 19.
Yeah.
That is going to be
Yeah.
Layla.
9 damage
MVP.
to this exalted humanoid. You see
Shout out
another
Layla.
spear flies past the crowd, puncturing into the minor exalted humanoid. That is going to go to your turn, Akia. And you
Cannot
feel
damage.
you saw the damage that Layla did, and you feel irritated at her.
I'm just gonna dodge. Because I
You're gonna
cannot
take a dodge
attack.
action.
Yes.
All right.
When in
Um,
doubt, dodge.
All right. That is going to go to the minor exalted humanoid, which is going to have to now take disadvantage to hit you.
Yeah.
All right. That is going to be an 8 to hit, which absolutely misses you. You dodge out of the way. The minor exalted humanoid's limbs fly forward past your face, and it's like moving very gracefully, with its limbs glowing. And that is going to go to Layla's turn. Layla is just going to continue throwing spears at this thing, seeing as you're fine. That's a 27 to hit and a nat 20. She crits.
Oh my god.
So
Layla.
that is going to be holy shit. This thing is
That's my girl.
it's dead. You see Layla fires 2 spears of this magic, this blue glimmering magic straight from the underworld. And it punctures into the minor exalted twice. Once into the head, landing directly into it, and then once between the chest. These bolts both spiral inside for a second before puncturing through the outer shell. And this creature falls to the floor and breaks into dust. And you feel that haze clouding your head begin to clear as the first encounter is over. And as
My
this
girl.
first encounter wraps up, you notice as the moon is beginning to creep over the horizon as night falls, and I'd say 30 minutes after this encounter ends, Kilo walks back to camp.
He sees us a little beaten and bruised a little bit. More me. Just me.
For sure.
Just Just me.
But for the sake of time, is there anything you want to talk about, Akia, or with anyone, or is that it? You want to just take your rest and move to the next day?
Nah. Yeah. Just rest.
All right, that is going to be a long rest to you. And
Yes!
that is going to go to day 2. You guys wake up once again to the sound of Keela banging pots, and
Goodness.
As he does.
Keela bangs pots, along with him groaning in pain.
Oh, this poor boy.
He gets progressively, like, he starts to look visibly more and more agitated and grumpy each day.
He's like a cranky old man.
Yeah, pretty much. And that is going to be the start of day 2. And unless there's anything you want to do, we can get to the rolling to see how your travel goes.
Let's roll.
All right. All right. Roll me a survival check. That's a 9.
Yes!
And that's an 11. You beat me. The first
God bless.
section of this travel is relatively peaceful. The day continues on. You travel. You guys keep an eye out for anything happening. And throughout the day, you have several near encounters, and you are clear. So that is the first half of the day. That is going to... Keela comes back. You all have your midday meal to continue having your energy up so you guys can keep traveling effectively. If there's nothing else you would like to do during that break, we can roll again.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Let's keep pushing forward.
After that, girl wants to go. Get out of here.
All right, roll
Yes.
a survival check. That's a 5, DC 5.
I quit.
No! No! No!
God.
No! If only you had bless. Actually,
All right.
actually,
Oh.
I'm going to do this because I remember I didn't do this in the moment, and you could have used it earlier, but you know what? It's all good. For talking to Keela about Yarum and showing interest and intrigue, you can get a heroic inspiration that you could use now to re-roll this dice.
Yes. Yes.
Please. Oh.
That is a 13. That is a success. And as you guys
Get me outta
continue
here.
to travel, continuing on forward, there is no incident. Keela comes back with dinner. You guys have a hearty meal across the campfire, sharing your food. Everyone is talking amongst themselves, chatting as
Nom
the
nom.
flames grow. And that is on to the next day, right?
Yup.
Day 3, last day of your travels. And I will say, on the start of this day, you do see a structure that is looming in the horizons, presumably your destination. It is distant, almost looking small. It's foggy, faded, but swaying amidst the distant grasses. You see a giant walled castle. And you see following a river that meanders about. Inside of that river, as the kingdom is built alongside it, is a giant water wheel that is turning slowly. And Akia, as you stare out at it, you realize that your father has made this journey countless times for the sake of you and yours, your family, bringing back everything that you guys furnished that cavern with over time. This is where your father would go on those long 3-day journeys.
Oh.
He just has a moment of realization that this is where he always went.
You feel that sweeping sensation looking at this kingdom that runs across the horizon. Though it's far, as you guys continue to move, it gets ever closer. And you can tell just by the scale of it now, it's a pretty big castle. It's not even a castle, it's a big kingdom. But that is for you to know when you get closer. And on the final day, roll me a d20.
Come on.
I will
Not better than me, though.
wait. Oh, my checks weren't going through. Okay, cool,
Oh.
cool. Okay, so that's a 14. That is and you got an 18.
God bless.
So, another half of the day. As Keela goes to hunt, you guys continue moving, traversing through the fields, wandering. As you get closer and closer, the castle begins to look bigger. Those spires hanging white flags from it. A water wheel turning slowly in the distance in a field of green grasses covered in flowers. You see the castle wall in a little bit more detail. It bears a color that is strange to see in this field. With all this greenery, you see the walls are orange and yellow, though they are faded and dusty. And vines are creeping up its side, along with bushels and trees. And the walls of this castle pillar high into the sky. And on the distant outskirts, you can make out that outside of the walls, there are some buildings that are closer. You should be reaching here by the end of the night. So let's roll one more check.
Come on.
That's a 7. DC 7.
Come on.
I like
That's
to
a
thank my mom.
13!
I like to thank my dad. I like to thank Urim, big guy over there. Thank you, Betty. I like to thank everybody.
Yar.
Get me out of here. Yeah, I like to thank him.
And with all 3 days of travel done, as
Get
you
me
guys
out.
reach Nightbreak, you are standing at the town that is laid in front of the Kingdom of Tay. And in a little bit more detail, you see the tall walls that are made out of pale and dusty yellows and tinted oranges, grasses growing out of the crevices of the stone and cling across the brick, leaves that splint off and cover sections of the wall in droves, those flags flying, and these walls that are tall. You see these flags are torn and faded. Some of them you can make out the faint symbolism of a water wheel submerged in water. Small buildings litter the outskirts of the walls, and that's where you're standing now. They are laid out in an unruly manner. Objects and belongings litter the roads and stay stationary along the edges of the buildings. Weapons that are plunged into the ground bear reddened hues as rust has overtaken them completely. Plunged into the ground next to these are pools of golden ichor and weapons formed of pristine gold. This castle gate is flanked by 2 watchtowers on either side, each bearing slits at the top with wooden weaponry sticking out. And you see the gate of the kingdom has this tarnished metal that is bleeding into the soil, turning it to a deep brownish hue. And as you light a flame, and it glints and leaves a pillaring smokestack into the air. Akia, is there anything you want to do on this last rest? Or do you want to call it for your end of the first session. Or the second session.
I'll call it the end.
All right. As you sit and take in your rest beneath a sea of stars, that is going to go to your perspective, Stella. Cue the Toby Fox! All right, and welcome to the end of episode 3 of Seraph Syndrome. I've gone over it back and forth between these episodes, but it's partitioned, it's weird, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you for listening this far, and I hope you continue to. Thank you so much. And wait, am I playing Toby Fox at the end? Uh-oh.